Hello, I've been buying some bargain priced CDs last couple of weeks or so. These are the ones. Shall we take a look, see what's here? Okay, I'll begin. First one, no particular order really. This is Dusty Springfield, Dusty in Memphis. I've sort of had this album in mind for quite a few years, and I thought one of these days I'm going to get this album. And I was in a charity shop, and lo and behold, up popped this one. And straight away I thought, that's mine, taking that one. It contains the fabulous Son of a Preacher Man, but the whole album is totally brilliant. I love it. This one was 50 pence. You can see that. 50 pence. Dusty in Memphis. Okay. And let's see. You can see the tracks there or not. Let's recommend that one. Dusty Springfield's fantastic. Right, next one is a greatest hits, and it's Andy Williams. I remember Andy Williams when I was a kid, and he was often on the TV the weekends, and I always think he's pretty good. He's probably not very cool, but I love the music. Can't get used to losing you, Moon River, all that sort of thing. Girls, music to watch girls by. So I saw that one for £1. Thought, I'm having that one. Next up, we've got Mr. Joe Jackson, and this is Joe's first album from 77, 78, I think. Excuse me. It contains Is She Really Going Out With Him? That is a classic song from the late 70s. I love the late 70s, the new wave punk era. Some fantastic songs from that period. So Luke Sharp is the album. Look at this. There's certainly a sharp pair of shoes. Next up we have Changing Faces. It's Rod Stewart and the Faces, with the very best of, covering the period 69 to 74. It contains a mixture of Rod's solo stuff, Maggie May, You Wear It Well, and the Faces. But it's all Faces anyway, because Rod's backing band were the Faces, so it's all the Faces. The classic Faces song for me on this one is Stay With Me. That's tremendous. I suppose the lyrics are a little bit not suitable for these days, you know, but it's different times. So, okay, so Rod Stewart and the Faces, that was a couple of £2. Now we've got a bit of a link between that band and this band. This is Humble Pie. Another favourite band of mine from the 60s was the Small Faces. And Steve Marriott left the Small Faces and formed Humble Pie with Peter Frampton, a couple of other guys. And Rod Stewart stepped in and joined the Faces. And their name was then shortened from the Small Faces to the Faces. So there's a link between them two. And this covers the immediate years. So in other words, it's like probably from the start with Natural Born Boogie. That's on this, that kicks off this CD. That's a great song, Natural Born Boogie. Always like that one. Peter Frampton in good form vocally on this album too, as is Steve Marriott, probably one of the best UK vocalists of all time, I would think. So that's it. No regrets, Humble Pie, the best of immediate years. Next up, Guns N' Roses. I've not got anything in my collection by Guns N' Roses, but I have now. Now the reason I bought this was for one song, and that is Sweet Child of Mine. And I saw this and I thought, is Sweet Child of Mine on this CD? And you know what? It was. And look at the price of that one, 60p. But I didn't realise, I don't think, until I've come out of the shop. It's actually a compilation CD. I wasn't sure. I was just interested in the fact it got Sweet Child of Mine. So 60p. That's okay. So now I've got Guns N' Roses. Moving on to another classic band, the Stranglers. Greatest hits. Most of these CDs are greatest hits, which are good for in-car entertainment, because I've still got a car old enough to play CDs. Right, Stranglers. This covers 77 to 82, another classic period of time. Go Buddy Go, Peaches, Something Better Change, No More Heroes, Golden Brown, you know what I mean, they're all there. Straight up. And that's a couple of pound. Next one, this is probably, out of all these, probably the biggest bargain I found. And it is The Clash. The Story of The Clash. Volume 1, which comes with this. The Clash was brilliant. I absolutely love that period from 77 to 80, 81 with UK New Wave and Punk. And The Clash was certainly one of my favourite bands of all time. I thought this was a good pick-up really if you just want to listen to some well-known stuff as you're driving along. You know, can't go wrong with that one. For 50 pence, that's 25 pence a CD. Bargain. Right, moving on, this is the last one now. And this is Runrig. These are a Scottish Celtic band from the Isle of Skye, no less. And again, this is a compilation CD. It's actually called The Best of Runrig Long Distance. This was £1. So, CD, oh dear, not in the box. Oh, I know where it is. It's in my car CD player. There we go. Do a great version of Loch Lomond on this live, and must have been a fantastic night because they all crowd. You can hear the crowd totally behind this band. They were an excellent band. Started off in the early to mid 70s, I think, and went through the 80s, 90s and 2000s. I think they finished recording at one point and just concentrated on being a live band, but I think they've actually split up properly now. I don't think they exist anymore. But this is, recommend checking these boys out. Scottish folk appeal with a folk rock, Scottish folk rock, you know the feel. But this was £1 and I'm happy with that one. Right, so that is my collection of bargoons from the charity shops. It's good really. I mean, I've got a load of nice CDs, so I win, and the charity shops are winning. They're getting some money and I'm getting some music, so everyone's a winner. Okay, so I'll wrap that up now, and hope you enjoyed seeing these CDs. I certainly enjoyed showing them to you, and we'll maybe talk again soon. Who knows? Bye for now.
It was horrendous.
Well, it wasn't that bad.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, there were parts of it I liked.
Yeah, I liked a lot of it.
Yeah, it was good.
It was great.
It's wonderful.
Oh, bravo.
More.